Okay. Okay, so we already finished the ikaka. So for those who follow the class from the beginning, I would say congratulations. Today we reached the books number 2, the book of tools. What you call tools? Dukkha is two. Nipata is the translate is the book here. Because everything like last time is talking about one. Here is talking about two. For example, because there are two strivings, and then there are two things that cause torture, and then there are two things not cause torture. So everything will be on the numbers 2. It's not that the Buddha at one time he go and preach number 111 or he preached number 222. It's just that at one time at different place, different occasion, he preached the 1. And then at different place again, he preached number 2. And then the compiler, the ancient Theras, whenever they'll compile it to book number 1 and 2. Okay, so what we do is we will do the reading. So you all, if your environment is not so noisy, you can unmute, follow me. Okay, everybody can unmute. Okay. Okay, so we start now. Dwe mani bhikkhave padanani.
Dvimani Bhikkhave
Bhikkhave padanani.
Padanani
Durabi sambhavani lokasamin.
Durabhisambhavani Lokasmin
Katamani dwe.
Kattamani Dve
Okay, so this is the first now. Okay. Yancha gihinam agaram ajawasatam.
Yancha Gihinam Agaran Aja Wasatang
Chivara pindapata senasana gilana pachaya.
Chivara Pinda
Pindapata
Patasena Sanagilana
Pachaya.
Pachaya
Pesaja parikaranupadaanatam padanam.
Besaja
Saja
Parikaranu
Parikanupadanatang Padanam
Padanang.
Yancha agarasma anagariyam pabajitanam.
Yancha
Yancha
Agarasma
Agarirasma
Anagariyang
Anagariyang
Pabajitanang.
Padanang
Sabu patinisagatam padanam.
Sabu
Padi
Padi
Patinisagatam
Patinisagatam Padanang
Padanang.
Imani ko bhikkhave dwe padanani.
Imani
Ko
ko Bhikkhave Dve
Padanani.
Padanani
Durabhisambhavani lokasamin.
Durabhi
Durabhisambhavani Lokasmin.
Okay, this one is not like Mangala Sutta or the poem, where in the poem you find lots of rhythm, so it's easy to read. So here is really from the real text, so there's no rhythm, so sometimes it's not easy to pronounce, but we can still find the meaning. All right. So what I do is, so we are going to I will copy the sentence and Pali. So sentence by sentence, I think it's easy for you all to learn. Right, so I'll copy here. So okay, so this is the first sentence. As usual, we will need to understand what is subject, verb, object first. Okay. Now, Dwemani bhikkhave padanani durabi sambhavani lokasamin katamani dwe. All right. So here, so what do you think is a subject here?
Padanani, striving.
Yes. Okay. So padanani is a striving. So it's a subject here. Okay. All right. So what is a complement? Complement means that the subject and then the verb and the others, that's we call it a subject complement. Complement will be this one, Durabi Sampawanani. So it's a, we call it the subject. I think that's how they call it in English, right? Subject complement. All right. So you don't really find the kind of like haughty or any verb here. But this subject complement already can turn it to a verb here. Okay, locus mean. What is locus mean? Everybody know, it's easy to know. What is locus mean?
In the world.
In the world, right? So yeah, because the word loca. So locus mean will be locative, right? So locative, singular or plural?
Singular.
Yeah, masculine or neuter? What do you think?
Masculine.
Yeah, masculine. Yeah. So it's one of the things we always see. Okay. Now you will, when you study this, when you read together, you say Dwemani bikawe padanani durabi sambawani. You find there's a lot of need here, okay? And need here, and need here, all right? So because the subject, okay, we look at the subject here. So this need. What do you think this need signify? You can see a lot of need here, right? So what do you think this need signify here?
Neuter now.
Yeah, it's a new. Okay, neuter.
Neuter plural.
Plural.
Yeah. So what kind of case?
Nominative.
Plural.
Yeah, it's nominative. Yeah, nominative plural. All right. Okay. So because it's a nominative plural and it's a
Nominative,
neuter, yeah,
Padani.
it's like palani, like the fruits palani, like palam palam palani. So that's why the adjective also will be ani. All right. This is all these are adjective, no? Due. Due is, what is due? Due is
Two.
two, right? So due, when you listen to the Pali word due, it's same like Malay word dua, you know? The Malay word is what? Dua, right? How to spell dua? D-U-A, right?
Yes.
Yeah, D-U-A, right? So due, dua, so it's same. So because you know the Pali coming from India, and then Malay word has lots of Indian word. So due is dua, so it's two. So you just remember this, two, okay? So due mani, actually, what is imani? So if you look at here, you see this due mani, okay? You see this due mani here. Then you see this due, okay? So when you look at this, due mani and due. So what you notice is this mani, okay? Due mani and mani. And you will see this mani in this imani, all right? So due mani, imani. Do you see the connection here? Between the due mani, due and imani. So what do you think? You see the due mani? Okay, you see the due mani here? You see the due and imani. So what do you think this due mani should be?
These two.
Yeah. So it's a we call it the compound. Due mani is a compound from the due and imani. Right? So sometimes when you read the Pali sentence, you find the word is here, but you find that also when you read further on, you can find similar words. So you guess due and imani combined become due mani. Okay, can follow? Okay. So from due plus the what imani. So due and imani become what? Due mani. Okay. Now, so sometimes people ask, you know, between the due and imani, which one is deleted? The e or I? Which one is deleted here?
I think it's I lah.
Yeah, but why I? That's one question. If somebody asks you, if you study Pali for some time, people ask you, why you don't delete the E? You know, why you want to delete the I? Can you answer?
D
I
money
is a
doesn't
strengthened
sound
form.
nice.
Huh? Sorry?
No, I is
Brother
the
on
reply.
reply.
Strengthened form.
Huh? Sorry? I cannot hear. Sorry, I
E
can you
is a
speak?
strengthened form, I think.
E is sentence
Can I,
form.
E is a sentence form. Yeah.
Oh, no. Here, the reason is this I is sometimes we call it is not so important. Okay. Compared to due money, due and imani. So sometimes I is not important. We can drop out this I. Okay. So due imani, due money. So instead of due money, you can due imani. So due is more important. E, the I is not important. Okay. So one reason you can think of that. All right. So due money, due is more important. And then due's money become this two. Imani is actually this, but it's actually plural of this. This become this plural, all right? So bikawe, all right. What is bikawe? Everybody know. What is bikawe?
Vocative.
Vocative of plural. Okay. Always vocative plural, all right? So you already know the padani. Padani. What is padani here? What's the meaning of padani? What is this? Padanani. What's the meaning of padanani?
There you go see striving.
Yes, striving. Okay. So you got the meaning. So I do like this so you all can learn the Pali as well as the same time you learn the English. Okay, striving. Okay. Okay, now come to this one. Durabi Sambawani. So do you see the prefix do? What's the prefix here? Remember when we studied the
Dur.
prefix? Yeah, you had the what prefix like do or su, right? So do means prefix. Okay.
Difficult or
Do
hard.
difficult, yeah, hard. Yeah, so do actually means there are two prefix here, all right? So sometimes you have like dukkha is also coming from the do, okay? Do and ka, okay? But then also another one like here, do and abhisambawa, all right? So it's hard to achieve or hard to obtain, all right? So Lakasme is in the world, okay? Okay, so this sentence is quite not so difficult. Due mani bikawe padanani. It's quite rhythm. Due mani bikawe padanani. Durabi sambawanani lokasamin. All right. And you see the even you got the mani here. Katamani due. Because all this mani ni is a so remember the important thing when you study the declension, the palam. Okay, the food is pala. So if you make it to plural, it will be, what's the plural of para?
Palani.
Got two forms. One is
Pala or
palam,
palani?
pala, yeah, long A, right? You got the PHA, yeah, long A. Another one is also long A. I have to copy here. Okay, correct. Palam, pala, palani, correct or not? Okay, pala. Okay. So for masculine, what is the plural for masculine? Masculine will be Buddho. And what is the Buddha and? Okay.
One only, right?
One only. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes we also quite confused. Okay. All right. So here you see the ani. Ani is actually quite nice sound. Okay. So for if you want to learn this neuter, you have to look at the lesson 18, page 42. Okay. I will not show now because this one you all should learn before. Okay. Okay. So palam. Okay. Pali. Yeah. For neuter would be palam, pala, palani. So, or accusative case will be pale, palani. All right. Okay. So now you know this is a plural form. Okay. Okay. So this one is not difficult. So now there's another word we need to study. Okay. Abhisambawa. What do you think Abhisambawa is? So you still have one word that we need to know. What is Abhisambawa?
Achieve lah.
Achieve. Okay. Okay. What is the prefix here? So when you study now, because you all are learn Pali for some time, you need to like break down the words, or we do the word analysis. What is the prefix here?
Abi and some.
Abi and some.
And some.
Okay. What is the root? If you know the root,
Bu.
can you find the root? Bu.
Bu.
Bu. Okay. So we confirm. We check the dictionary. Okay. Okay. So Abi Sam Bawa. Okay. Yeah, this one. See. Durabi Sambal, hard to get, hard to obtain, hard to reach. From the this one, Abid Sambawati. All right, Abid Sambawati. The verb is Abid Sambawati. Okay, so you find it here. So in the Myanmar dictionary, it's very nice. Abid Samd with a dot, and then the bu and wa. So I just copy here, so you get to know. Abid Sam bu and up and ti. Remember we learned the conjunction last time, the conjugation. Remember, Brother Ong, 7 types of conjugation.
Conjugation.
Conjugation, the one with the up, the first one. This is the first conjunction,
first
right?
First conjugation.
Yeah, first is a first conjugation. Yeah. Okay. So just for your knowledge, a bit and some, and bu and a and ti. So bu become. So when you study this, you notice that bu become what? Bu, when we call it the vowel, is changed. Bu become AV, become O and become AV. So it's like the sound is lengthened. So bu become O, become awa. So that's why you got the sambawati. So this we call it the word analysis. Okay. Anyway, so it's okay. So any question on this? Katamani. So remember we have the K. Last time we see the like katam, kada. When there's anything start with K, last time when you learn start with K is a question here. All right. So it also got mani, but this is katamani. So it's a question. What are these two? What are these? What are these two? Okay. All right. So any want to ask? If not, I'll continue. So I think you all understand this sentence very clear already, right? Okay. So there's no verb here, but the verb is explained by this durabi sambawani. It's this subject complement, it becomes the verb here, right? So this one is actually is kind of like action noun. So this action noun. So we call it, maybe you can say make it is a kind of like, we call it action noun. Now it changed to become a verb here. So become they are hard to achieve. Okay, this one way to translate, okay? Because in the English translation, there's the word this, they are, but you don't find the they are in the Pali. So what we can do, we can just do it another way. So these two strivings are hard to achieve or to attain in the world. Okay, so we can make the subject complement durabi sambawa to be a verb by itself. Okay, so we don't need to use the word they are, because there are no they are in the Pali here. Okay, anybody? Any question? Okay, in no question, we will read 3 times, then we go to the next sentence. So I go now slowly instead of jump like previous time, a little bit fast. Now I go slowly. We go analyze the words one by one. So in this way, you also learn about the function of the words and also know how to break down the words, and you get to know the meaning very well. All right. So we recite. Okay. Dwemani bikawe padanani durabi sambawani lokasamin. So we recite. Dwemani
Dwemani
Bikawe
Padanani
Padanani
Durabi
Durabi
Sambawani
Sambawani
Lokasmin
Lokasame
katamani dwe.
Katamani dwe.
Okay, so now you already know quite well. So we have to know well because the remaining sentence for this paragraph, a lot of repetition. So we have to get to know the meaning well. What is due money? What is due money again?
These two.
These
These
two.
two. Okay, what is bikawe?
Oh, monks.
Monks. Bhikkhus.
What is
Monks.
yes? What is padanani?
Striving.
Strivings.
Yeah, it's a plural. Okay. What is a durabit sambawa? Durabit sambawani.
Hard to achieve
Hard
How
to
to
achieve
achieve? Okay. What is lokasamin?
in the
in
world.
the world.
Okay. What is katamani dwe?
What are these two?
Where these two?
Okay. What are these
What
two?
are these two?
So when you remember, you see the K. Remember
What
last time
are
we have
these
the
two?
like K when we start with the Y. Y is the native word. So when we start with K, it's a question here. All right. So now you understand this well. So now we go for next sentence. All right. This is a long one. All right. I'll copy here. Then we will do one by one. Okay, so yancha gihinam agaram ajawasatam. Sorry. Yancha
Yancha
Gihanam
gihinam
agaram aja
ajawasatam.
wasatang
Chivara pindapata senasana gihana pachaya.
Shivara
Pindapata
pindapata
senasana
sana
gilana
gilana
pacaya.
pacaya.
Besaja parikara nupadanatam padanam.
Bisa
Saja parikara
parikaranupadanatang
padanang.
padanang.
Okay, now when we start this, we look for something that we're familiar with. You see this Y before yancha or yan is a relative. Remember, like last time we have the yada dada start with the Y. It's a relative word here. Okay, so and this one you see before pada. Earlier on we had the padanani. So earlier on we had the padanani, right? Padanani. So this padanam. So you see this before, right? Okay. Okay. So what is a padana? What is padana?
Striving.
Yeah.
Singular.
Singular, right? Striving. Okay, singular. Now, striving. Now, if you look at the translation of lay people. Okay. Now you try to guess. Okay. Now instead I tell you, you guess yourself. Where is this Pali word for this of lay people?
Gihinam.
Gihinam. How do you know?
Of,
How do you know?
of lay people.
Yeah,
Plural.
but how do you know? It's a plural because of the nam.
Nam.
Yeah, nam is a
Plural possessive.
Genitive. Genitive
yeah,
plural.
genitive. Yes. Okay. So good. Okay. Genitive plural. Okay. So it's a lay people. Okay. Now, I think maybe some of you know this word agaram. Agara.
House.
Actually, yeah, this is one thing you should learn because it's very common things in agara. All right. Maybe this one. Another agara. Yeah. So this one is always a standard thing. Anagara. Anagara is a homelessness. Okay. Agara is a house, dwelling place. So you learn the agara, then later there will be this word you will learn again. Okay. Home or house. Okay. Try to guess. Ajawasatam. This is also interesting one. Try to guess this one.
From the word Vasati, I think it's from Vasati.
Wasati. Stay. All right. Okay. Stay or dwell. Okay. Later we talk about what kind of word this. Okay, let's continue with the Chiwara. Chiwara is
Ropes.
rope. Okay. Right. Pindapata.
Arms, foot.
Arms foot. Okay. Senasana.
Should be lodging lah.
Lodging. Right.
Lodging.
Okay. Gilana Pachaya.
Medicine. Medical.
Medical. Gilana. I think you heard about Gilana. Right? Gilana is to do with sick thing. Yeah. Sick person. So Pachaya. So maybe we can use it as a test as a medicine here. Oh, okay. Gihana is for the sick person, okay? For sick person, Gihana. Pachaya is kind of like support for the sick person, okay? Besaja. Besaja is
Medicine.
medicine, okay?
Medicine.
Okay, Parikara. Parikara.
Could it be presenting?
Yes, presenting. No, it is provision here. Parikara is kind of like kind of things that kind of like there are few meaning here. It's the accessories or requisite. Yeah, you call it the 4 requisite, that kind of things. It's something that support. So here is a translate as a provision. Yeah, provision. Yeah, provision. Or you just kind of like requisite. Okay, just mean that requisite or provision. Okay, upadana. Upada.
Upadana.
Upada. Okay. Upada is upada. Remember you see the word upada, anupada, like the Dhamma arise, the Dhamma not arise. You see the word upada, right? Before, where we see the arising of things. Upada. Existence or come to be, or means that for things to appear, something like that. So you can make it as a presenting, all right? Presenting. Upada means appearing or presenting. Attam. Attam is a word that you will see later in this sutta many times, okay? Atta is only one of the very interesting words you always see in Pali. So, for the purpose, okay? This is English, okay? For the purpose, right? Okay. So, any word you are not clear here? Any word that not clear? Okay, Yancha Gihinam. Gihinam is lay people. Agaram is house, home. Ajawasatam is dwelling. Chivara is robe. Pindapata, alms food. Senasana, lodging or dwelling place. Gilana. Gilana is a sick person or sick. Pachaya. Pachaya is kind of like, how do you say pachaya? Maybe we can say it's a support here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a foundation. There are many meaning of pachaya. But we can say it's a kind of like, I would say it's a 因缘基本. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like causing, or maybe you just translate for the support or for the reason. Okay. For the reason or for the support. Okay. Then Besaja is the medicine. Parikara is a provision or requisite, something like that. Upadana. Upada is for arising or for things presenting here. Attam is for the purpose. Okay, the subject is the striving. All right, the subject is striving. Why the subject here? Because earlier on the sentence said Dwemani bikawe padanani. There are 2 striving. So 2 striving. So now it's going to talk 1 striving, and after you talk another striving. So the first striving is for those lay people who dwell in home, for the purpose of presenting the monastics with the robes, alms, food, lodging, medicines, and provision for sick. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. Then there are another sentence here. So we finished this sentence already. All right. Now this sentence, another sentence you see is also earlier, similar with the earlier one. You also got the yancha. You can see you also got the yancha. And you also got the atam here and padanam. So if you print out the paper, so you can underline, you can see some of the similar thing. Okay. So when you underline, you also learn. You just underline. Okay. So this is similar with the earlier sentence. Okay. Earlier one is yancha. So that's why when you learn the Pali, if you can understand the earlier sentence, so later when you memorize the later sentence, it will be easy because there are a lot of similarity. So these are similar, the way they write the Pali. Okay. So in this way, you learn together. Yancha, you see the yancha here. And then atam is for the purpose. Padanam is a striving. Okay, so you see. Now we are going to do words by words. Okay. All right. Now, you see the chat here. So you learn in Pali, chat. What is chat?
N.
And right. So you can see there's an N here. And yan chat, N, yan chat. All right. This one. Okay, subject. What is the subject here?
Agarasma.
What's the subject here?
Still the striving, right?
Yeah, it's still the striving, padanam. Yeah, it's the subject here. Okay. And the striving of those, striving is a padanam. Okay, you have the striving here. So I'll make it as a bow here. All right. The striving of those who have gone forth. Can you guess where's the Pali?
Papacitanang.
Anagariang. Papacitang.
Papacitanang.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's the Papapachitana. How do you know? How do you know it's this one?
Because
How do you know?
Papacita is gone forth.
Yeah, Papajita is gone forth. And with the nam, when you see the nam, so you know it's a genitive plural. Okay. Now this is easy. Okay, now from the household life. Okay, guess. So I do it like this so easy for you all, so you don't feel so stressed, you know, to learn the Pali. So you just need to guess the above Pali words. So which one? For the household life.
Agarasma. Agarasma.
So how do you know this is correct one?
From sma.
Yes, yeah. So you look at the ending, asma, amma, or ma. Agara, all right? So you see the word agara before, right? Just now, agara. Do you see this word before?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Agaram, huh? Earlier on, you see the word agaram, at home. So that's why I say if you can memorize the earlier sentence, so this sentence, later sentence will be easier for you. You see the agara before. So from the household into homelessness. So which one?
Anagariyang.
Okay. So anagariyam is made of which one? Ana and agara. Okay. So if you study this word, I'll copy from here. Anagariya. From the na plus you have the word agara. Okay, na agara. And then with the maybe iya.
Iya.
Iya, but with the yam. What do you think? Do we need to put yam here? Anagari. Yeah, anagari. Anagari. And mashidolu. Or you can put anagari, yeah. Homelessness. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anagariya. Yeah. All right. From the heart into homelessness. Then 4. Okay, now I want to guess. Let you guess. What is this 4?
Oh.
So where is the 4 here?
I think it should be Patinisa. Patinisa.
Dative lah.
Huh?
What's
Dative.
SSA?
Dative lah, dative.
SSA there, Patinisa.
No, not Patisnisa. Okay, maybe we lose some more. Okay. Or, what is or here?
Sabbe.
Sabah.
Sabah or Sabah. Okay, so you find the or. How about this acquisition? What do you think? So you got Sabah.
Upadi.
Yes, Sabah Upadi. Sabah
Upadi.
Upadi. So what do you think is this Patinisaga?
Relinquishment.
Right, relinquishment. So what is the 4? 4 in Pali is?
Don't know.
Well, you see the atam before, right? Do you see the atam?
Yes.
Okay, you see the atam. Okay, in the
Atam is
above, what is atam?
Purpose
Right,
or
yes,
atam.
for the purpose now.
Purpose.
Somebody's clever already. Okay, you see the atam for the purpose. All right. So here is it for the education means that for the purpose of, okay. So you get the meaning. So I make it like red color so you can follow well. Okay. All right. So anything you don't understand here. Okay. Yancha anagarasma anagariyam pabajitanam sabu padi coming from sabba upadi. What is upadi here? I think this is another, we call it chim word that you don't really see much time. Upadi is kind of like, this one. Upada. Upada. Sabba upadi. Yeah, it's upadi. No, this one. This is a little cushion. Oh yeah, this is another deep word. Sustentum of rebirth. Sustentum of existence. Kanda. Sensual desire, mental defilements, karma, attachment. So it's also a deep word. Yeah. Basic foundation, ground of rebirth. So it means that it's foundation for rebirth. So this is also a very deep meaning by itself. Okay, so we just copy the English word. All right. So this word you don't really find all the time. It's not easy. It's a very deep meaning. Okay, so anything you don't understand. Okay, yancha anagarasma anagariyam pabachitanam sabupadi patis nisaga, and it combined with the atam pati nisagatam padanam. All right, now the meaning is clear for you all. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we continue. The next sentence is easy because you already see some of the Pali before. You should be able to recognize it. Okay. Imani ko bikawe due padanani durabi sambawanani lokasmin. So easy. So what is imani?
This.
Yeah. Ko bikawe, all monks. Okay. So you don't have all monks here, so we can translate. So we can just change the sentence. Okay. So this, what is two here?
Dui.
Okay. What is padanani? Okay, striving. What is a durabi sambawani?
To achieve.
Hmm?
To achieve lah. To achieve.
Hard to achieve. Hard to achieve. Okay. Do is hard. Hard to achieve. Durabi sambawani. Lokasamin. What is lokasamin?
In the world.
In the world, right? So then you should be able. So that's why so when we go back to the whole sentence, so if you can memorize the first sentence, you understand the second sentence and understand the one, because there's a lot of repetition. So this is the whole paragraph where just now I break down into different sentence and words by words. Okay, now look back again. Is it easy or is it hard now? So if you just look at the Pali, can you understand without the English translation? Yes or no?
Now can, of course.
Yeah. So you just have to memorize. Sometimes it's good to that's why I say if you have the rich vocabulary, so in Pali, so it's easy for you to follow the sentence. So that's why just now we go words by word. So you pick out the vocabulary as well. Okay,
Can-
so we read again.
can-
Okay. Dwemani
say a
bikawe padanani. Okay, we read together. Dwemani bikawe padanani.
Mani
Bikawe
padanani
Durabi sambawani lokasamin.
Durabi
sambawani lokasamin
lokasmin.
Katamani dwe.
Katamani dwe.
Yancha gihinam agaram ajawasatam.
Yanca
Gihinang
gihinang agaram ajawasatam.
Chivara pindapata senasana gilana pachaya.
Jiwara pindapata ena
senasana
lana pacaya.
Besaja parikara nupada natam padanam.
Saja parikara padanang.
Yancha agarasma anagariyam pabajitanam.
Yanca agarasma anagariyang papajitanang.
Sabupadi patini sagatam padanam.
Sabu adi
Adipati
nisagatang
padanang.
Okay. Imani ko bikawe dwe padanani.
imani ko bikawe dwe padanani.
Durabi sambawani lokasamin.
Durabi
Sambawani
bawani lokasmin.
Okay. So we still have one word that we haven't go through yet. This one. This is also important. Okay. Aja. Okay, this one. Ajawa satam. All right. So what do you think? Is it nominative? Is it genitive? Or what kind of declension it should be?
I think it should be acquisitive. Is it?
Accusative. Okay. So what do others think? What it should be?
Yeah, executive.
All right. Or you because you look at the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So you can see here of all the lay people who dwell at home. Okay. So this dwelling, right? Dwelling is linked with the lay people. Dwelling is an adjective for lay people. And if the lay people is in genitive, so the adjective who is dwelling should be also in genitive, right? Okay, because they are linking with each other. But to confirm this, we have to go back to one of the Pali lesson. Okay, so we have to confirm whether this is a genitive or not. So remember, I show you this one. Okay, so we look at the previous lesson on this one. So I think consonantal. So for many for a few months I never go through this topic because it's another kind of declension. So for others who learn the other Pali book, have you see this before when you are studying like brother Kao? Do you see this before in other Pali books?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you understand by this?
This is in Pali Primer. It is called adjectival noun, or like here a possessive noun.
Yeah, it's a
With,
possessive
one.
noun. All right. Okay. All right. So why do in the Pali, why do we call it consonantal? Because it ending with consonant. All right, consonant. So for example, the Note 76 possessive adjectives are formed by adding the one, V-A-N-T. T is a consonant. So that's why it's called consonantal declension, because ending with the T. Normally like Budo, Pala, Kanya, ending with A, right? So this ending with the consonant. So this is why it's called consonantal. So like one ending with T, man ending with T, in ending with N. One you see before, right? Bagawa. Later we see the declension. One is added to noun stands ending in A or A. And man is a stand ending with other vowel I, U, O. In is added to other stem ending with A. All right. So for example, look at this. Dana, Danawan. Bala, Balawan. Sila, Silawan. All right. Dana is a wealth. Somebody who has wealth is a rich or wealthy person. So Bala is power. Somebody who has power is called powerful. Sila is a virtue of precept. So Silawan, virtues of keeping precepts. Okay. So man, another one is man. Okay. Sati, Satiman. Diti, courage. So maybe we read together, all right? So we read together from the Dana, all right? Dana, Dana one, Dana one. Okay, so we read like this. Dana, Dana one.
Danawan.
Okay, wealthy, rich. All right,
Wealthy,
Bala,
rich.
Bala one, Bala one.
Bala, Balawan.
One, Bala one, powerful. Okay, we read the English also. Sila
Powerful.
one, Sila one.
Sila,
One,
Silawan.
Sila one.
Purchase.
So virtuous keeping precept. Okay.
In precepts.
Sati man, Satiman, mindful.
Sati, Satiman, mindful.
Dikti man, Diktiman, courageous.
Iti, Ditiman, courageous.
Courageous.
Di man, Diman, intelligent, wise.
Di, Diman, intelligent, wise.
Banu one, Banu one, radiance, having rays.
Banu,
Banu, Banuman, radiant, having rays.
having rays.
Go man, Goman, possessing cattle.
Go,
Goman,
Possessing cattle.
cattle.
Dana in, Dananin, wealthy.
Dana, in, Danin,
Danin,
wealthy.
So Bala in, Balin, powerful, strong.
Bala, in, Balin, powerful.
strong.
Okay, so for wealthy, it can be have two form. What is the two form for the wealthy? Danawan and Danin. How about for powerful?
Danin.
Powerful is Balawan and Balin.
Balin.
Okay, so you just have to remember you can put one man in. That is the possessive adjectives. This means that to change the noun, a noun change it to adjective. All right, a noun you change it to adjective by putting the suffix one man in. Okay, can you remember? Noun plus one man in become adjective. So we've got possessive adjective. All right.
Saji,
Yes.
okay, for Sila, can it be Silin?
Silim, no. According to the Silim, is not common. Silawan is more common. All right. There are some rules here. One and man in. Okay. One is added to R and R. Man is added and changed to E, U, E, E, U, O. In is added with R. Yes, it's possible according to like Sila 1 or Silim, but Silim is not common in Bali, you know.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay,
So
thank you.
yes. All right. Okay. So what we do, we just look at the declension first. Okay. All right. So this is the whole declension. Okay. What is Dana 1? Remember just now we were talking about Dana 1. What is Dana 1? Dana 1 means is a wealthy or rich. So Dana 1 means a rich person. So how are we going to decline? So when you look at this, it's similar with the Buddha, right? You also got O, A, A. Is it similar with the Buddha or Burisa? You all got the O sound, A sound, sound, A sound, Ena, AB, A, Asma, Amha. Okay, Asma, Amha, Ehi, AB, Asa, Nam, then Te, A sound, Asmin, Mhi, Esu. Okay, is it similar to what you learned before? Yes? Similar or not?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay. So it's not difficult to learn this one, right? Okay. But what if here is difficult because not difficult, but you need to know there are some special form. All right. So like when you see this Danawa, you remember the Bhagawa? When you see the Bhagawa, all right? Bhagawa. So you see this Bhagawa is same with this Danawa. What is Bhagawa? One who possess special merits, or that's why we call it the blessed one, right? Normally we call it the blessed one. So it's one who have many blessings. So it's also same form with this Danawa. Okay, this is special form. Normally is Danawa, Danawanto. All right. So there might be some confusing here. So this one. Normally you thought O is a singular, but here O is plural. So you just remember Danawa, Danawanto. O here is plural, not singular. Then special form, instrument ability had the R sound. So Dana, it becomes short form. Danawa, not Danawan Mahu. Danawa, Danawa, Danawato, Danawati. So you just remember three sound here, mentioned here. A, O, I. So Danawat plus A, Danawat. Danawata, Danawato, Danawati, and you see this one. Remember just now the Pali sentence? So we go back to the just now. So is it genitive? Maybe. So we can try to guess later. Okay, is it genitive here or not? Okay, so Danawa tam. Here with the tam sound. So when you look at this, so this is not accusative. All right. So just be careful here. This special form is not accusative. You know, it's not accusative here. This is a genitive plural or dative plural. Right. So this is special form. If you want to learn advanced or maybe more different this consonantal, you have to remember. So it has this special form. Okay. So Danawa, Danawanto. Danawata, Danaw is no form here. Okay. Then dative genitive Danawato, Danawati, Danawantam. All right. So it's a genitive plural here. Can you follow? Just remember the special form A or I or here. Any question? Any question about this one?
Saji.
Yes.
Yeah, just now the one the in is for the ending R. So if is there a rule that which one we should choose? Because it seems like
Yeah.
it shows a different declension.
Yes, yes. The in and one, right? You're talking about in and one, right?
Yes, yes.
You have to, for us, when we have to know which form they choose, we have to search the Tipitaka to see which is more common. So if we see Dana 1 is more common, so we use Dana 1. All right, we use the 1 here because of the, we find the Dana 1 in Tipitaka.
I see. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Right. So this is I go back to just now. This is just for you to know that beside this one you see normally like Budo, Puriso, there are some special form here. Okay. So when you come to here, so you from this one you see the combination. All right. So when you see the combination, sometimes it look at first it look very confusing. Right. So this is a special form. This is a special form. Special form. This is special form here. And this is a special form. Okay. So this is also special form. Right. So Danawa, Danawanto for plural is special form. Then Danawata, like just now, A sound. Danawata, Danawato, Danawati. All these are special form. Danawatam, this will be special form. Okay. So this is for your general knowledge, because next time we will see this word before. So today, since I have the time, so I just explain this one. So if you cannot remember, doesn't matter. So you just remember there's a this form same. All these are like Buddha, Buddha. All these are similar from Buddha, Buddha, like Buddham, Buddhe, Buddhena, Buddhehi, Buddhehi. All these are similar from like Buddha, Buddhasa, Buddha Vatamnam, Buddhe, Buddhasmi, Buddhaye, Buddhesu. But they are special form. Danawa, Danawanto, Danawata, Danawato, Danawati, Danawatam. Okay. Yes, just now who want to ask a question? Okay. I give you some time to digest. All right.
Now the word aja wasatang.
Yeah, is it to do with here? Yeah. So I was thinking, is it the Ajawasatam to do with this one or not? Because it had the tam here also. But maybe it's not similar because here is Watam. Okay, here is Watam.
Saji,
Yes.
I have because aja wasatang, aja wasati is a verb, right? But
Yeah.
this is here. This consonantal is about adjective. It's not verb.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a good question.
could that apply to here?
Yeah. Okay. So if we cannot apply to here, so we think about it. So what this word should be?
That's the difficult part.
Okay. Okay. So let's say if we don't, let's say if it's not apply here, so we just take it as it is. So we just analyze it. Maybe I try to link it. So maybe I made a mistake here. So what do you think this one should be? So Ajawasata. Right. So we check the dictionary. Okay. This is a negative. Yeah, you have the Ajawasati. Okay.
Ajawasati. What does it mean?
So it cannot apply here. So
dwell.
yeah, Ajawasati there. So what should we do with this word? So you got the okay. This one is maybe in not to do with this one. So this I in Pali, I change it to Adi washidi. Aja wasadi. Okay. I change it to Y. Okay. So you got ADHY. So then the DHY, remember last time we studied the passive sentence, DHY change it to JJH. All right. So there's a possibility here.
JJ,
Okay. So you got the Ajawasa. So you got the Ajawasa. So what is this tam here? Maybe it's not applied to just now. So it should be ta is past participle. Okay. So we make it as a past participle. Ajawasata. So what is this M dot here? Oh, okay. So maybe we just put it as a acquisitive. What do you think? Yeah, because agara. Okay, you can see agara. Agara is also acquisitive, right? All right. Who dwells at home, right? Even though it's a locative at home, but it's using the agara. Okay, let's check the case. Agara is it masculine or what? It's a neuter here. So agara is a neuter. So this means that it can be either nominative or acquisitive. It's a neuter here. But let's say we put it acquisitive. We dwell at home, right? Acquisitive. So if acquisitive, then maybe this also acquisitive. Yeah. So we can simply leave it like that. Okay. So if not linked with the consonantal, then it's okay. So it's very simple. So we put it at acquisitive singular. Then it should be okay. All right. Okay. So sometimes in learning the Pali, I also try to find the case ending. But it's okay. If you understand the English, it's okay already. All right. So this one, that's why I was thinking about this tam. Why is this tam is possible? But if we take it, the tam is a past participle, then it's clear already. Aja wasata. Aja wasata. Wasata. Sawasata. It also may be to do with this word. Aja wasata. One who inhabits.
yeah,
Alright.
I think this is closer.
So it's like it's getting more interesting, like trying to find why this is to, yeah, maybe this is closer.
The
Yeah.
end part got the agarang there. Agarang.
Yeah. So maybe we can do it like this way. Okay. So maybe this is also another possible one. So aja wasata. So to one who inhabits. Yeah, maybe this word is possible. Sata. This is another ending of tar, It's also another tar ending. Okay. So you see another, this is also another, we call it consonantal also. So wait, let me see. It's a lesson 33. Yeah, 23. If you have the book, 23, page 64. Yeah.
23.
This is something like the pita, right? Father, right? That declension.
Yes. Pita.
So
Yeah.
bata, pita, bata, brother.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Bata.
So maybe this is closer. Yeah, Ajawasata.
Yeah, pitarang. Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
I
all
think
right,
so.
fair. Yeah, maybe this one we can take it. Okay. So we maybe also this another acquisitive. Yeah. Maybe pita nam.
Yeah, wasatar.
Okay. So let's say we take it as an acquisitive. Yeah. So you really have to spend lots of time to think about what this star is. But in this way, it also enrich our vocabulary and also make us more interested to open the Pali book, especially the Pali grammar book, try to find where is this thing coming from. Okay, we just leave it like that. So maybe just acquisitive. Okay, so this one highlighting, then we can analyze it. But next time, this is just now I introduced some of this possible consonantal. So you all can study by yourself. It's not so difficult. All right. Yeah. Okay. So if you can study this, you also get to know other way of writing the noun, noun or adjective. Okay. So we leave it like that. All right. So shall we go to next sentence? Okay, I think we better finish it because it's related to our topic here. Okay. So, all right. Etadagam bikawe imesam duenam padananam. So read it together. Etadagam bikawe
Etat dagang bikawe.
imesam duenam padananam
Imesam duinang
Denang
padananang
padananang
yadidam sabupadi patinisaga tam padanam.
yadidang
yadidang
sabu padi
padi
pati
nisagatam padanang
padanang.
Tasmatita bikawe ewang sikhe tabam.
Tasma iha
tiha
bikawe
bikawe
ewang
wam
sikhi
sikhi
tabang.
sabang
Sabu padi patini saga tam padanam padahi samati.
Sabu
sabu
padi
padi
patini
patini
sakatang
sagatang
padanang
padanang
padahi
padahi
samati.
samati
Evam hi vo bikawe sikhe tabanti dutiyam.
Ewan
Hivo
hivo bikawe
sikhi tabanti tutiyang.
Okay, this is a new sentence, but we study this one. We have seen this word before, right? So for those we study before, I underline it, all right? So we see this before. Okay, which one you see before? Anyone you know before? This one you see before, right? Bikawe, all right? Okay, and then what else? Padana you see before. Okay, so which one you see before? Bikawe you see before. This one you see before. The same thing, okay? Sabu padana, all right. So it's when you highlight like this, easy for you because you know you see before, all right? So which one you not see before? Any new Pali word? Ekada
Dagang.
agam. What is etagagam?
Foremost.
Yes, foremost, okay? So maybe it's a subject here, okay? Etagagam, foremost, the foremost. Eta agam is coming from these two words, eka agam. Yeah, okay. Etam, from the word eta or etam agam. Agam is the highest or top. Ekam bikawe, O monks. All right, you see this word ime. Ime coming from the just now like imani, ime. So some ime, some duenam. What is the case here? Ime, some duenam.
Is it genitive?
Yes, genitive plural. Okay, right. So padananam is also
Genitive plural.
yes, it's a genitive plural. Okay. So all these two strivings. So imesam duenam padananam. So explained by this word. Okay. The foremost ekadagam is the striving. What is striving here? Pali.
Padanang.
All right. What is the Pali for the relinquishment of all the acquisitions? Right. So what is the Pali words for this one?
Sabu pati
Sabu padi
patini
nisaga tam padana. All right. So padana is a striving. So you see this word before. So for this new sentence, only one word new is the foremost. Etadagam. So ime sam denam padadanam yadidam. Yadidam means is like that is to say, or this is yadidam. Okay. All right. Tasma tita bikawe. All right. Therefore, bikawe. Because. Evam. A1 is task. A1 task. Sikit tabam. Sikit tabam is kind of like taba is always short or odd, all right? You ought to sikha, you know, the like sikha pada, like panati pada, viramani, sikha pada, samadhi yami, sikha, sikhe is a trend. You should train yourself, okay? So this is the, okay. You should train.
So
How should you train, all right? How should you train? Sabu padi patini sagatam padanam, all right? Padahisama. Padihisama. What is padihisama?
Will strive.
Yeah, we'll try, okay? We will strive. It's a main verb here. We will strive, right? We will strive for the relinquishment of order. We should strive for the, there should be a striving, for the striving of relinquishment of all the acquisition, all right? Evam hi, this evam hi and this evam is same, all right? It's only evam plus a hi. Evam and hi, and then the m dot becomes the this nya form. So evam hi wo. Wo is to do with you. So you should train sikha tabam. Sikha tabam because the influence of iti. Okay. So it's a sikhi taba with the m dot here and plus the iti. All right. So become sikhi tabanti. All right. So you can see the we call it the nigahita, the nasal sound will change according to the T. Because of due to T, it becomes N sound. Right? All right. So it is in such a way that you should train yourself. All right. So this sentence is easy because there are many things you learned before. Okay. All right. Is this sentence easy or not? All right. So today we only managed to do these two sentences, but they are long sentence and a little bit many new words for you all, you know. So it's also good because you are learning direct from the Tipitaka. Now we are reading from the Tipitaka, the text. Okay. All right. So easy or not now?
Still need Saji explanation.
Yeah. Need some time to digest, right? But
Yes.
go back, when you go back, so what you want to do, I want you all to do, you just don't read with your eyes, you know. You should kind of like read out, you know. You should read out like you read English or you read Chinese. So try to read the Pali and listen to your own sound, you know, read. And when you read, you also try to memorize the words. So if you be able to remember the words like etadakata, imesan, duena, padadani, lokasamin, durabasama, wanani. So if you can recite a few times, you can memorize the word, like you do how you can remember all the chanting because you recite many times. So even like for Pali sentence like this, if you recite many times, you'll be able to remember the words and remember the sound of the grammar point. Okay, so try to remember the sentence. Make it like your homework. All right. Okay.
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Saji.
All right. So I think yeah, it's okay. I think maybe you all do your own sharing of merits, so I don't take your time. So okay. So you share merits at night or before you sleep. So we'll just stop here. So next time we continue. So maybe should I give you all homework? More homework. Anybody want to take more homework? Okay, so maybe next week. So we now you still have these two lines, this one. So I hope you read in advance before this teaching, you know. So next one, maybe can we choose one person to do the explanation? Who want to take the challenge? Buttercup?
Okay, I try.
Okay, you take this sentence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this first
Is
up
it
to
long?
Dueme, Dueme, Bigai, and then up to this one. and then this one line, this first pen, and then the so kaya do charitam me katam de. This one is another person should do. Okay, who want to take the challenge?
Brother Ong lor.
Brother Ong. So those who always ask questions should do more homework. Brother Ong, will you take this one?
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, okay.
I'll do it.
All right. So you all two senior brother take over, right? Of course we'll do it together, but I want you to participate more. All right.